desensitizing a step further. I'm going to desensitize her side to side. So I'm just going to have her on the lead rope and the stick in one hand, and I'm going to start out with the stick even with my shoulder, and then I'm just going to swing it back and forth. And she's fine to move around. That's okay. I'm just going to keep the same rhythm, and I'll stop when she does. Just kind of bumped on the lead rope there so she didn't run me over. And she stopped, and I'll stop. Back her up out of my stace a bit. She didn't want to listen right then. But I don't want her too close. I want to stay like 4 or 5 feet away from her, in front of her, just in case she wanted to go forward there. They usually don't run into the pressure though, but you never know. So I'll start with my stick about even with my shoulders, and then when she's comfortable with it, or she doesn't show any signs of relaxing, I'll kind of move it a little bit closer to her till she either relaxes or moves around, and then we'll wait till she stops. So the same thing when I just desensitized her to the stick on one side, the principle's the same. So after that little moving around in the beginning, she's really calmed down about it. She relaxes her head there, she's blinking. I want her to keep her attention on me, but she's not too worried about it now. And that's great. So I always start out as far away from her as I can, and I'll slowly work my way toward her. And eventually I want to get the stick so it's smacking the ground right by her shoulder on each side. I want to be careful not to smack her in the head, or not to smack myself in the head. Sometimes I'm not that coordinated, but you'll get the hang of it with practice. So again, start out as far as you can and work your way in. You don't want to start out with you smacking the ground right next to her shoulder, because that's just too much pressure. You want to break down the lessons as much as you can and put as little pressure on them at first as possible, and then increase it as necessary. The lightest your horse is ever going to be is the first amount of pressure you put on them. So I'll give her a minute in between, and then I'll start again. And I'm really pleased with this because she only had that one episode where she kind of got a little worried and wanted to move her feet, and then she's like, oh yeah, this is just like the other desensitizing. If I just stand here and relax, it'll be fine. So that really makes me happy because she's understanding like the concept of the desensitizing, and not just the one lesson. She's not just relaxing in that one, I'm desensitizing to the stick from the side. She's really getting it once I desensitize her to all kinds of objects, and that's exactly what I want. So that is perfect for her first lesson on that, and I won't have to practice that too much.